Hi, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. Just a real quick video on a couple of things. So welcome to Charm Grammy Crochet. I'm just sitting here in the corner. This does say Charm Grammy Crochet, and I don't, whatever, you don't care. I am doing Ola Joe's National Crochet Month Challenge. She's got all these little challenges every day. There is a hashtag, which I'll put in the description box because I can't remember what it is and I forgot to write it down. But anyway, it's Ola Joe's, and I am on, today is the 7th, but I am on day 6 and 7. So we're going to do that both right now. The one is full color and the for number 6, and the other is stash for number 7. And with these projects that I have completed, because I have 2 completed, I am crunching up a bunch of stuff. So first we got the Ola Joe hashtag. Then I have Judy with Witch Piece Craft. She does hashtag ShutterBugAU. Which comes out on the 1st and the 15th of every month. She puts up a picture, and you are to add to your project colors from that picture or make a project. I've been making individual projects from, I've been wanting like little keychains or backpack buddies from little amigurumi miniatures that I have books of that I got for Christmas, and I wanted to do projects out of those every you know, using those. But I kind of am deviating from that with this because Jackie from Crochet ADHD, she came out with a pattern for a chicken, an emotional support chicken. And I dropped everything to work on the emotional support chicken when my daughter came over, and I was showing her something about the chicken. And she said, I want an emotional support chicken. And I said, okay, I'll make you one. So she picked out some yarn, and I crocheted the chicken. Now she hasn't been over, so she hasn't seen it yet. But I finished it, and the pattern is so fun. Now, there are several of us from Zoom that have tested the pattern and have made that. They all did it out of 4-weight yarn. But you know me, I have to be a little different. And they all named their chickens something cute and funny that has the word chicken or cluck or hen. So there's like Gregory Peck. There is Darlie Part Hen, like H-E-N instead of Parton. It's P-A-R-T-H-E-N, Part Hen. There is, oh goodness, they've come up with so many really cute names. Like Cluck Norris or something like that. Somebody named, oh wait, it's Cluck Connery, I think. Instead of Chuck Connery, it's Cluck Connery. So they all came up with these really, really cute names, and I'm sure you'll see them on their videos if they have a channel. So when I finished mine, now I did mine out of blanket yarn. I'm going to wait and show you. I used, because Amanda, this is what Amanda picked out. This is the Big Twist. I used this yarn when I was making the unicorn. This was the tail and the mane. It is Big Twist 100% polyester, Big Twist Plush. The color is called, sure, I'll find it. I will. Variegated Pastel. I finished, this is what's left from the tail and the mane of the unicorn and my chicken, my emotional support chicken. This is what's left. So I can write this down in my book and put this in my scraps because maybe something else needs a tail that is going to look like that. That would be a cute tail. And my scraps go right here. So I'm going to put that right in the scrap bin right now. Right as we sit here. So and this yarn, so day number 7 is stash. All the yarn that I'm showing you today, I already had. It was in my stash. This was actually like the leftovers. And so anyway, let me introduce you to Popcorn Chicken. This is Popcorn Chicken. and I had to adjust the pattern. It was getting too big, too tall. So Jackie's pattern is a couple rows taller than what I made this chicken, because it was just going to be, I was going to run out of yarn. You saw how much I had left. So I had to shorten the chicken just a little bit. And it is done with double crochets, and with this plush yarn, it's really nice to know that with real nice plush yarn and the right size hook, you can do double crochet amigurumi and you don't see any fuzz coming out. So that's awesome. And then she's big, so she got really big eyes. And Amanda picked out the gold. Now the gold is also, no, the gold is right here. The yellow, it's the baby blanket sparkle for the comb. I did not do a while because it's a girl. I decided this yarn has to be a girl. So she wanted the beak and the comb in this sparkly yellow. And this is Bernat baby blanket sparkle in the color golden sparkle. I have a lot of that left, but I don't know if you can see the sparkle in here, but it does have a little bit of sparkle in it. And so this is what she was looking for. And now this is project finished object number 1. So that's another thing. Now I made something for my daughter because she wanted something and she doesn't ask often. And so anyway, this is popcorn chicken. Jan, an Alaskan crafter, came up with her name. She said she looks like popcorn. Oh, popcorn chicken. So here we go. So that's popcorn chicken. And because I wanted to still do Judy with Which Piece Craft, hers, and I wanted to do it. I mean, I could use popcorn chicken. I mean, the colors in the picture from Judy, and I had some of these colors in there, but they were brighter colors. But it had yellows and it had pinks. Where there's no pink in here. Well, no, there's no pink in here. There's purple, orange, mint. But so the colors weren't exactly right. The yellow would work, and it was variegated. She said you could use variegated yarn on the project this time. So I thought, well, maybe I could knock that out and just do the one. But I still wanted to do my keychain thing, and I had a better yarn. So I used for Judy's, because it had pinks and yellows and oranges, I think, and all kinds of, but bright, because the picture is of a Chinese lantern lit up. And so it's very bright. So I had this milk cotton, and it's a 50-gram ball, and I don't know, it's 100% soft acrylic. It is very soft, I will give it that. I don't know why they call it milk cotton, because it's acrylic. But I think I got this from VIP Stitch. And anyway, I had this one skein, and it's very, very bright. And I said, this is what I want to use because the colors work. So for my hashtag ShutterBugAU, I still made my keychain. And I used Jackie's pattern. Like, I followed the design idea. And it actually took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I figured, man, I'll whip out that little chicken in a minute. And using this really tiny yarn and doing double crochets, it was getting really big. And the base of it was like this big around. Well, that's kind of big for a keychain. And I'm talking this part, the bottom, before you start going up the sides. And I'm like, oh, that's too big. And then when I started going up the sides, the holes were just going to be big. And I thought, once I stuff it, all the stuffing is going to just want to fall out because, this yarn needs a single crochet. So I got about halfway up the side and decided that's not going to work because it's just going to have too many holes. It's going to be too see-through, and if you squish it, it's just not going to be good. So I pulled that apart, and I thought I'll do it with maybe try to make the circle smaller, and I started that, and it got all wonky. The bottom, because it starts with a bottom circle, got all wonky, and so I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I went and did the same stitch counts, but I cut everything in half, including the stitch. So I went to I went to single crochets, and I used a 4mm hook, and I made, are you ready? This is pocket popcorn chicken. So this is my pocket popcorn emotional support chicken. If you are on the road and you need emotional support, here you go with the pocket popcorn chicken. I was going to do her waddle in just yellow, but I thought, no, I want the red to stand out. So I did it in red, and then she just has a little yellow beak. And so this is the hashtag for Judy, hashtag Shutterbug AU. And I love her. I think she's so darn cute, and I love the bright colors. Oh, and I put this on wrong. It's kind of doggy, but I put it on wrong. I gotta fix that real quick. So anyway, I would be able to make another one in a second, because now I figured it out. I gotta use, for the way I crochet or whatever, the double crochets weren't gonna work with that yarn to be an amigurumi type critter. There we go. Now the clip is at the top. So I could make another one really fast now, and it's almost a no-sew. You just gotta, like, this is just embroidered, and this, I sewed it, I made it attached. I didn't like make it separate and then attach. And the same with this. The only thing that I sewed, the only thing that you have to sew is the beak. I sewed the beak on. That's the only part that's not no-sew. Everything, you do this stitching, after you've made the rest, and this stitching, you stitch right to, you crochet right to the head. So it's like no-sew projects. I love no-sew projects. There should be a hashtag, no-sew amigurumi, or no-sew crochet. Maybe I'll start one. But these are both no-sew. And they were both made out of yarn I already had in my stash. So, another hashtag down. Stash not cash. I like that one too. So there we go. That is what I did for today. That gets me caught up through today's video. Maybe I'll just include tomorrow's video in with this, because tomorrow's video is crochet controversy, magic ring or chain ring. I love the magic ring. I magic ring everything. If the pattern doesn't call for a magic ring, but you can do a magic circle, I am magic circling it all day long. I just like it better. I find it to be easier. I had always had a hard time when I was chaining and then trying to go back into that chain circle. I always had a hard time with that. Like, the circle was never big enough. With the magic ring, it can be as big or small as you want to start it off with. It just takes a minute to get used to how to make it. And so I am pro magic circle 100%. What do you think, Popcorn? Yeah, they both started with magic circles. So there we go. Mama and baby, what do you think? They are cutie patooties, aren't they? Love them. Love them. Okay, guys, so that takes me, I'm off the hook for a video tomorrow. Because let's see, because I have nothing else done. I do have stuff started that I haven't showed you because I've been like start-itis. But it's good that I started and finished these all at the same time. That's all I have for you for this video. I am putting out another video that is going out today. Well, you know what? I'll put this one out tomorrow on the 8th. Since I already covered the controversy of magic ring or not, we'll just put this one out tomorrow. But please go back, and I put out a really short video with a big attachment about Boggy Creek. And, that is near and dear to my heart. Everything Boggy Creek is near and dear to my heart. But that video that I put out yesterday, now that I know this one's coming out tomorrow, please go check it out. Click the link to the Boggy Creek there's a link to a Boggy Creek video that I think anyone who has participated, watched, or even thought about being a part of the Boggy Blanket Brigade, in spirit or in actual crochet, needs to watch that video. It's a fantastic video. So that's it for today, guys. I will see you in another day or two when I have more to talk about, more things to finish on the challenge. There is a hashtag. I will have the hashtag in the description box. So type it in and see who else is doing the National Crochet Month hashtag by Ola Jo. Thanks for coming up with that, Ola Jo. It's a wonderful, fun thing. See you guys later. Say bye. Bye.